A complaint. Hey, reception. If that is your real name, want to know who scheduled Indo Malay right next to Fresh Grounds? That would be me. Combat machines. We want them to hate each other. So they will try to fight each other with what? That's right, combat machines. Really? Oh, so different companies or different groups fighting each other.
Okay then. But I could get through.
All fighting each other so that they can buy and sell more of these stupid war machines. Holy cow. That scared the heck out of me. Didn't like that at all. That was the biggest jump scare of the game.
I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Oh, okay. So we're trying to get to Ted Farrow's office, which is up more.
Looks like I can climb here.
Yes. Yes, you can, my friend Aloy. It's so dark in here. That's what we're trying to get. Ow. Aloy. Okay, so let's take the ramp back up. And then the ladder. And then... What the heck? I didn't even move the control stick and she's just falling and dying. Can we go in here? Nope, we're stuck in the walls now. Interesting. Okay, there. Get through, get through. Okay, let's try not to kill ourselves. Drink more of the healthy juice. Okay, there we go. Good. I was about to say. Hold yourself together, Aloy. Get all these supply crates. And then we're going to have to shimmy across. Please do not fall again. Alright, good. Now she's working with purpose. We can try to get to this dude's office. You guys want me to read all the data files that they uploaded to our focus? That's probably a good thing to do, right?
Made it.
Like the one on Sobek and all that. This whole big place, all these floors to explore. Ooh, look at this. Meeting rooms, areas of insanity.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Khopesh.
The Deathbringer.
The
So this is the
Deathbringer.
heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
Khopesh. Interesting. They had all these like cool names, and we're just like, my Deathbringer. But again, they were basically, it was like this like strange war-torn future where everyone had access to doomsday devices. Oh, here we go. Campus log. Hibernation, full lockdown due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus. Taking the difficult decision to shutter this facility. Ooh, interesting. Do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the building. Personal firearms must be relinquished. Identification is required. HiSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to company staff. Interesting. Gosh. The world really got hyper messed up and hyper fast, huh?
So people were angry at Faro, at the corporation.
Yeah.
They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Spiritual Summit. Recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I and FAS in general, this is Ted Faro talking, have been neglecting the spiritual side of things, not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense, as in not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling conferences soon, very soon. I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent, no kooks, but anyone with a credible audience. I wonder if it's because they knew like the end of the world was happening, they were worried about what was going to happen when everyone died, or like that they knew that this conflict was going to lead to mass casualties. I don't know, it just seems weird that they would all of a sudden want this spiritual summit. Doesn't it? Seem a little odd. They're all about war and machines, and then they want a spiritual summit, or maybe it was just to appease the protesters, I don't know. Either way, we're definitely uncovering a whole lot of stuff. Ooh.
It'll be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
What will we find at the top, though?
If plants can find a way to hang on up here, I guess I can too.
Yeah, you got this, Aloy. Good thinking. Careful, there we go. She's such a good climber. It's very impressive.
It's cold.
I bet. Audio log time.
Since the began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. And a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
And they were replicating? How does it even work, man? And why is there meat up here? But either way, it seems like he was saying like, oh, I'll get to the bottom of this, don't worry, I'll figure it out. But really what he was saying is like, the end of the world's happening, so none of this is going to matter anyways. Like, he clearly had some knowledge about something. This Ted Faro guy from hundreds of years ago. And now we're learning exactly what went down. Something we had no clue of before. Okay. I gotta climb higher. Aha, there we go. There we go. All the way up to his office. Getting close.
No space.
Getting real close. Another one of these runoff ramps. Whoop! Good jump. That time she actually just hit it. Wait. Data pad. All hands on deck from Gordon Nakata. Ever hear of the Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I until they filed suit against us. Apparently there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia, population 2,700, all of whom hate us now that a stray Hearts Timor unit is chowing down their largest mango orchard. That brings the official count of Heart Timor-related lawsuits to 127. Most of them from pirate companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nation-states, and NGOs. And that's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hearts itself. Call every external firm we've ever used and call their competitors. We're going to need every corporate... Oh, wow. So all of their machines, yeah, just went haywire, basically, and were causing problems around the globe. What the heck? Okay. Alright, Ayla, I thought she was just going to drop off. I was like, girl, you can't do that to me. You can't do that to me. Please don't do that to me. Come on, I want to know what's up here. I want to know how we're connected to all this. Because, yeah, we're learning so much about the corporation and about what the machines really are. But, A, who are we and how are we involved? And B, how did it all go wrong? And where does that leave the world now? Okay, it looks like we've reached Oh, not quite. We're still going up. Jeez, oh Pete's. It's a lot of up. It's more up than the movie Up. We are really, really high. You can still see the ground, but barely. As we spiral our way towards the office of the leader of the old world. Alright. Pull yourself up, Aloy. More supply crates. That's fine. Who needs room anyways? Okay, it looks like we've just about reached it. Beautiful. Another data pad here for us to enjoy. This one's the Banda Sea incident. Another problem to add to our big steaming pile. Apparently a fisherman in the Banda Sea captured a video of a Hearts team or a Horus unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Pulo Watar on a pod of endangered dolphins, no less. Quite possibly. Oh wow, he was eating a pod of dolphins. Not to grab it, but it looks like what happens inside a blender is if the robot was whipping. Oh my god. So Horus must be the grazers that have like the spinning blender like chopper things. The robot is whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still propagating. It's only a matter of time before it goes viral. Prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestions? This one's a real stinker. Oh god. They really did, like, things just spun way out of control. Okay.
Way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
We're there.
All
The
right.
top of the world.
Made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Alright, we gotta find info about Dr. Sobek. Oh, there's also up here. I wonder if this is a place that we can return to, or if it's like one of those one and done type places. If it's one and done, I want to make sure I climb up here. Also, maybe there's some sort of trophy and or achievement for this. Like, this is probably the highest point of the world, I'm guessing. So let's climb it now, or forever not climb. Woo! You are brave. You are so brave. Look out below! Yep, we can rappel off here. And up top, there is a power cell. Sweet!
Another power cell. This should help me get to that ancient armor.
Awesome. Look how cool it is up here. We're above the mountains, baby. Or almost. Some of them. Don't rappel all the way down. Right? Okay, good. I was going to say. Please tell me she didn't rappel all the way down. Okay, right back in the office. Alright, everything is good. Made me nervous that it was going to be a reclimb, but we didn't have to. And now we can go back to that place and open up the doors or whatnot. Cool, cool. There's another supply crate here. We're above the clouds, like we're freaking soaring in some sort of robotic airplane. What's this?
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
A file has been recovered.
Okay. Talk to me, Sobek. Tell me what I need to know.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You've screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
She even sounds like us.
Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been
Oh.
recovered.
Okay.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Les.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Jeez, so they basically ate all of humanity.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
A final file.
Uh-oh. One more. So I'm guessing that they did something to like stop them from eating everything, or like obliterate all the I don't know, obliterate or save some of the humans and put them like far away, or trigger, I don't know. Let's just find out. Let's stop speculating. We got it right here.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
So they're not going to give us all the reveals, but they did give us a good chunk. I bet she, like, locked away or cordoned off some of humanity to save them for the future, and then, like, had, like, some mass extinction event to blow everything up so that eventually they could reemerge. Something of that sort. I think that's kind of how it's trending. But she even sounds like Aloy, so I wonder what the connection is there.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Sylens. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
Sylens. It's kind of like Cylon from Battlestar.
You have no idea what I've been through. How hard it's been. My whole life, I grew up not knowing who I am or where I came from, and then come the Eclipse trying to kill me just because I look like this Elizabeth Sobek woman.
And they killed the man who raised you and you found in the mountain as a baby. I already know this through your focus.
The point is, every time I take a step forward, the answers slip farther from my grasp. You just don't understand.
It's not that I don't understand, Aloy. It's that I don't care. If the answers keep slipping away every step you take, then you best start running to catch up. Maybe then you'll realize just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
I have questions, dude.
Not so fast, Sylens. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
What is his belt and where is he located? Where is he, like, Skyping in from?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse described him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no, I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Gotta love Aloy. I do wonder if Ted Faro somehow has, like, is like Hades his spirit. Did he, like, sign that thing but then be like, no, I don't want all my life's work and this whole company to go away, so he, like, fused himself with the robots or something? I don't know.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
I wonder if she's still out there. That'd be crazy.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the Old Ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Crazy.
Who are you, Sylens? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Okay.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait.
More crazy ruins.
We'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
More crazy ruins, and we get to find a Horus and go underneath.
Going down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. Learn
Dang.
the secrets of Zero Dawn.
That's so crazy that there's a freaking U.S. robot command. I love that idea and that whole concept. It's like brilliant. We level up, we learned a whole bunch, and I think we still have to read through all those files because I feel like they're going to help massively. In the meantime, though, what do you guys think of all this insanity? The fact that they made the robots, then the robots went crazy, basically, or betrayed them, or found the way to be autonomous, and then Elizabeth Sobek had to, like, activate Project Zero Dawn, which somehow, someway eliminated all of modern society and brought them back to the hunter and gatherer ages, but didn't kill off anyone, or everyone at least. Killed off most, it seems like, and we still have some weird DNA connection to her, as if we're a robot ourselves. And now the Grave Horde robotic central command is all the way up here. In fact, we've been near here, which is so strange. Interesting. Maybe not near, maybe just opened it up, but regardless, we were close. And now things are getting real crazy. Sylens is a rogue operative, but I feel like he has more to him than maybe he's letting on. So much to uncover, so much to explore, and we'll continue that when we return. Hope you guys enjoyed these episodes. We'll read all the stuff as well next time and have a good old time partying it up, at least for a brief moment, now that we've uncovered a heck of a lot more of the story. And I love that it's really not just about Aloy and her battle with Hades, or Aloy and her battle with the Eclipse, or, you know, the tribe, the Nora, and the Asuram, and the Karja, but that there is so many ties to the past. I love that they're incorporating the ancient timeline, the modern world timeline, and bringing that into the whole game and into play. I really love that, and it makes me so excited to see more of the plot. So we'll do that when we come back. Until that time, everybody, thanks so much for watching Fantastic Day. I really appreciate all of you. I'm glad that you're enjoying, and let's grab this data pad. Odyssey to Nowhere. 25 persons from 5 nations, and What? I regret to announce that the Odyssey is no more. What exists of the vessel will be been in orbit. Oh. Our species' greatest hope for extraplanetary features never able to escape the gravity. Aw. Sad. Anyhow,
Right out here.
there's a lot of sad things, but the good one is that this series will continue soon. Until that time, everybody, thanks again. Have a fantastic day. Drink much. I love you. We'll see you all later.